Before you do your last song, I just wanted to thank you for being my guest on this show. And, eventually we'll get this video and edit it and everything, and it'll be on, I'm sure, on his website too. But on my website, I'll have a special section for all the people who've done artist entrance, and eventually they'll all be edited. Hopefully in my lifetime. Anyway, thank you, Robert.
Thank you for having me, man. I love you, sweetie. This woman right here has just been a steadfast friend through all kinds of disciplines, and she's a freaking genius. And I'm just so honored to share the stage with her, and I mean that sincerely. You've been a part of every Folktacular almost ever that I did.
That's right.
And this great band here, my God. There's.
I wanted to introduce Eric Estes,
yes.
The great Doug Knoll, the great John Cartwright, Gene Lipman, and Melissa Thatcher. And thank you. I know we didn't do very much, but it's great to have you.
Well, I've written a lot of songs with a guy named Darryl Purpose, who a few years ago, Q Magazine in Britain called him the New American Harry Chapin, and he's an old dear friend and very talented fellow, and he's in the Blackjack Hall of Fame. He's a card counter. We started writing songs together because he wanted to write songs about that, and he liked my story songs, and so anyway, we wrote a lot of them. Here's one that's not about blackjack, but it's on my latest record, and he's covered it too. And anyway, it's "Be Careful What You Wish For" song. I'm riding across this wasteland, 6 days west of a town called Cheyenne. I got a map and a compass, a horse and a gun. Gonna find me some gold in the California sun. Now this old horse, she's made good time. Now I've got these mountains to climb, and everything I own is in these saddlebags. But they're weighing her down, she's starting to drag. There ought to be a highway through these hills, some prairie schooners with 18 wheels and 1,000,000 horsepower for to carry your load. Yes, there ought to be a highway, there ought to be a road. Now I'm hungry and tired, thirsty as well. Need me a hot bath, I'm feeling like hell. And I ain't seen a woman since I don't know when. I've been talking to myself like a crazy man. There ought to be a highway, I hope they build one soon. And every few miles a big saloon and a hot meal and a woman for to hold your hand. Yes, there ought to be a highway running o'er this land. There ought to be a highway 6 lanes wide with some green and white road signs along the side to measure your miles for it to be your guide. Yes, there ought to be a highway across the Great Divide. Now I'm thinking back to when I hit St. Lou. I'd come a long way and I thought I was through. Those friendly people, they welcomed me in. But they said, don't stop here, go west, young man. There ought to be a highway running o'er this land with a way to get off and get off again. Welcoming arches, fossil fuel on demand. Yes, there ought to be a highway There ought to be a highway. There ought to be a highway running o'er this land.
Robert Morgan Fisher.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you, Robert.
And thanks for all my friends for coming out. Oh, my God. You people are great. And to Ron Sarfaty.
And Eric Albert for doing sound. Thank you so much.
Right.